Hi everyone, good morning. So I'm not sure if we're live. I'm checking it now. And yun lang, kumusta kayo? It's 10 a.m. right now. And we want to share this training kasi we've been getting a lot of questions about how to create an enticing lead magnet. Alam mo yon, yung people that will get it talaga. Tapos it will attract your ideal customers. So if you're not familiar what a lead magnet is, I actually invited a guest speaker. He's an email copywriter for launch emails, am I right?
Yep.
Launch emails and for e-commerce. And I'd like to introduce you Aaron De La Cruz. So Aaron, take it away.
Hello. Good morning. Thank you, Thea. And it's great to be here, everyone. It's a wonderful Wednesday morning. So, kamusta kayong lahat? Can you type in the chat? Kamusta? Gising na ba? Or kulang pa sa kape? Kamusta? And also, live tayo sa Facebook.
Live tayo.
Okay, yeah. Hello, Facebook peeps. Good morning. Good morning. Ayan, gising na. And even last night, may mga nagpi-PM sa akin na excited na daw sila for this training workshop. Before we begin, I'd like to tell you lang din yung format natin sa workshop na to. No? So this will be an interactive workshop even though ako yung medyo maraming sinasabi dito. I would like this to be interactive. So last night, I think you've submitted your questions, so we'll try to address those today. And then even during the presentation, if you have questions, then check natin yan para ano tayo. Hindi naman siya formal, so don't worry, just ask away para magets talaga natin siya. All right? Let me just share my... Oh, naka-disable yung
Ay,
screen share.
sorry na.
Yan.
Sorry na.
Good morning, good morning. Nakatatlong kape na, grabe. Alas
Well,
10 pa lang, Joey. Ayan. All right. So, good. Excited na ba kayo to learn about how to create a lead magnet that converts? You can type in the chat.
type 1 if yes.
Yes. Type 1 if, na. Comments are flooding in. 1. All right. Sige, let's move forward. Today, I'll teach you how to create a lead magnet that will make your ideal clients give you their email address. Now, ano to, medyo caveat lang kasi I'm an email marketer. So, ang goal ko for a lead magnet is to ultimately get their email address. But it doesn't have to be that the same goal for you as Instagram marketers or social media marketers. Later on, you'll find out ano yung difference niya and how you can use this lead magnet. But that's what we'll be talking about today. Creating a lead magnet na nagko-convert. And ano ba yung sabihin ng convert? We'll talk about that then during the presentation. So, ano ba yung lead magnet muna? So, differentiate muna natin. Ano si lead? Define pala, hindi differentiate. Ano muna si lead and then ano si magnet? So, si lead is any person that has shown interest in your product or service. So, if you're selling something, then you have a product. Or if you're a freelancer or an Instagram marketer, then you are selling a service. So, anyone who shows interest sa'yo or sa product mo or sa service mo is already a lead. So bago siya maging client, lead muna siya. Okay? So that's what a lead is. Then, next naman, ano yung magnet? Napaka-self-explanatory naman ng magnet, no? Pero scientifically, it's a material or object that produces a magnetic field. Pero in our purposes, today or this morning, a magnet is yung pang-akit, panghikayat, gayuma, panghalina ng iyong ideal client. Now I keep saying ideal client throughout this presentation, but you'll find out why later. So abangan natin yan. But yun lang, lead magnet is pang magnet mo, pang hikayat mo sa mga lead or people who can eventually become your client. Clear ba yun? Clear? Kasi I've been teaching about lead magnets and then even after the training, sabihin ng mga tao, okay, marunong na ako gumawa ng lead magnet, pero ano ba yung lead magnet? So, parang, okay. So, pang-magnet siya ng clients nyo, ideal clients. Yan. Tapos, ano yung mga iba-ibang formats ng lead magnet or ano ba yung mga iba-ibang klase ng lead magnet? There can be hundreds of lead magnets, but ito yung pinaka-common. Pwedeng ebook. So, I'm pretty sure you've seen people giving out free ebook, free reports, free white paper, ganyan, in exchange for your email address. Or pwede ring free um, video. So, yung video na yun can't be found anywhere else. Kasi kung yung video mo, nakikita lang din naman sa YouTube channel mo, then wala siya masyadong effect. Pero that you can create a lead magnet na video-based. And then you can also give a trial naman as a lead magnet. Kasi, again, ang lead magnet is any free item or service na binibigay mo sa potential clients mo in exchange for their email address. Again, we don't necessarily need their email address. Nandiyan lang siya kasi I'm an email marketer. But I will also teach you ano yung gagawin sa email address nila if yun nga yung gusto nyong kunin, or if gumawa kayo ng lead magnet, anong gagawin nyo sa lead magnet nyo para ma-attract nyo yung potential clients nyo. Okay?
Okay.
Yan. But why? Anong gagawin mo sa email address? Di ba? Kung yun nga yung balak mong kunin in exchange for the lead magnet. Um, Kasi me, as an email copywriter, we use a person's email address to establish a relationship with your potential client, ma-lead mo na siya, and eventually sell to them. But we will not be talking about that today, paano gagamitin yung email address to market to your ideal clients. Siguro request nyo na lang kay Thea ng follow-up workshop on email marketing. But for now, gagamitin natin yung lead magnet to attract yung ideal clients natin. Okay, so later we'll talk about ways how to use your lead magnet to attract your ideal clients. Kasi hindi naman necessary na email yung kukunin mo in exchange for your lead magnet. But as a maganda rin na practice na get their emails kasi you can market to them and eventually make them your clients. Pero hindi natin yun cover today. Okay? Yan. So, instead of yung getting them or giving the lead magnet to get their email address, palitan natin yan. Giving them an item or service, a free item or service to attract your ideal client. Tapos, gusto kong i-emphasize, kinaps ko pa dyan and binold ko, is ideal client. Bakit kaya? Kasi, a wrong lead magnet can attract the wrong people. Now, let that sink in. The wrong lead magnet can actually attract the wrong people. Naisip nyo ba yun before? Actually, hindi ko siya naisip before. When I was creating lead magnets, churn out lang ako ng churn out ng mga lead magnets hoping na someone will be attracted or download it and maybe get me as their copywriter. Pero later on, I realized na hindi pala lahat ng lead magnet can attract the clients na gusto ko. Kasi, let me give you some examples. Ba? If my target audience or the people who I'd like to work with, yung mga ideal clients ko, are course creators, and then ang lead magnet ko or the freebie item, product, or service na pinapamigay ko ay iPhone 12. So sa tingin nyo, sino mga tao or what kinds of people will I attract? Can you type in the comments? Sino-sino yung mga pupunta dyan? Random, yes. Lahat, actually, di ba? Freeloaders, exactly. Pwedeng mga people who are not even course creators. Diba? People na gusto lang magkaroon ng cellphone. Lalo na, iPhone 12. Lahat ng tao, yes. Ano pa? Halimbawa naman, ang target audience ko ay Instagram influencers. So I want to target them. I want to make them my clients. And ang lead magnet ko naman ay poster ni Channing. So who will I attract naman if that's my lead magnet? Let's say, attention, Instagram influencers. Do you want a poster of Channing Tatum? Sino naman ang ma-attract ko dyan? Maybe a small portion of them are Instagram influencers, but m- most likely a large portion of the people na magsa-sign up to get my lead magnet, wala namang kinalaman sa Instagram. Hindi sila Instagram influencers, di ba? There's the IG marketers. Wow. Mga fans lang ni Channing, pwede, di ba? So, medyo mas formal. If my target audience are US lawyers or mga lawyers na nasa US, tapos ang lead magnet ko naman ay how to get 1,000 followers on TikTok ebook. Do you think that will attract them? If ikaw, halimbawa, US lawyer ka, tapos yan ang lead magnet ko, most likely hindi, no? Unless super, I don't know, kung may lawyer na papatos dito, siguro gusto nila mag-TikTok or magkaroon ng followers, mag-shift na sila ng career. Pero most likely, they will not be attracted to your lead magnet. That's what we are saying na the wrong lead magnet can attract the wrong people. Okay. Ayan. A wrong or mismatched lead magnet will attract the wrong people. Sometimes it can even repel your ideal client. And that's the last thing that we want to happen, no? Kapag nakikreate tayo ng lead magnets. Kasi you will already um, use time, effort, probably money, kung may papadesenyo pa yan and all that, when creating and promoting your lead magnet. But you end up with no clients kasi mismatch or mali yung lead magnet na ginawa natin. Na-attract niya yung mga um, wrong na tao. Ayan. So, the question now is, how do you create a lead magnet that attracts and converts your ideal client? Oh, yun yung sasagutin natin now. Excited na? Do you want to find out how to create a lead magnet na makakapag-attract at makakapag-convert ng iyong ideal client, ideal client. Yes, yes. Ilan na ba tayo pala sa right now? 17, okay.
Meron tayong 40 people sa live, tapos
Okay.
18 actually.
Okay, good, good.
Wow,
Sige.
ganda daw ng boses mo, sir. Sabi ni Chris Duman.
Wow.
Papakita.
Thank you. Sige. Tapos pala, before we move forward, yung convert na sinasabi natin dito, at least for this example or what we're trying to do this morning, yung conversion can mean nag-reply sa'yo si ideal client mo, si lead, or nag-start na siya ng conversation kapag nag-reach out ka sa kanila. So, we can already count that as a conversion. Kasi, I don't know if you've been trying to attract your ideal clients pero hindi ka nila pinapansin, seen zone, or hindi mo na sila nagre-reply sa messages mo. So, conversion, in this case, no, can be yung nag-start na sila mag-reply or they show you interest na, okay, I'm interested, sige nga, send mo nga sa akin yan, or I saw your lead magnet, interested ako, ano ba iba pang ginagawa? So, that's already a conversion. Now, whether that conversation transforms into an actual client for you, then good for you, no? Pero hindi yun yung goal natin for creating this lead magnet. It's just to convert them to a lead, ma-attract sila as a lead, get them interested in what you're offering. Okay? Sige, ito na. Step 1, be clear who your ideal client is. Lagi natin ito, medyo cliche na to, no? Lagi na natin narinig. Identify who your ideal client is. Clarify who your ideal client is. But do we really know? Or medyo vague pa siya in your mind? Kasi, kailangan mo i-define sino yung target market mo. And you can approach this in a variety of ways. Pwedeng, narinig ko yung sarili ko. Ayan. Pwedeng via demographics, meaning ano ba sila, ages 25 to 35 to 40, are they married, ano pa ba yung mga demographics? Pwede rin type of business. Do they sell products na e-com? Do they sell physical products? Are they online course creators? Pwede rin location. Nasa US ba sila? Nasa Australia? Are they in Asia? And etc. Or you can do a combination of all of this. Pero use a criteria that makes sense to you. So, ano tayo, since sabi ko nga, interactive to. Please type in the chat box sino yung ideal client nyo and be as specific as possible, okay? Sige, para malaman natin. And don't worry na sabihin natin, ayoko nga sabihin, baka sabihin mali. Hindi, itatry natin na i-clarify pa for you if ever na hindi pa siya clear. Si Channing Tatum, yung ideal client niya. Course creators, okay? When you say course creators, anong courses ang kine-create nila? Did you define that or hindi pa? Right? E-commerce, beauty and skincare products. So, Adeline, yung may-ari ba ng e-commerce ang target mo? Hazel, female clothing and cosmetic owners. Okay, that's good. Siguro define mo na lang din if you want lang Again, use a criteria that makes sense for you. Kung aling location, are they US based, are they in Asia? Eco business owners, ecopreneurs. Sabi ni Kate ba? Kate. Eco business owners, I'm really not sure. Ano yung ibig sabihin nitong eco business? Are they in the business of parang minimizing yung environmental impact? Ganun ba yun? Social impact businesses, I think are along the same lines. Ecom na eco-friendly niche na US-based, okay? That's a very clear ideal client target market. Okay, yes daw si Adeline. Mindset coaches, all right? What do we mean by mindset coaches? Do they help give you proper mindset? Are they parang Tony Robbins type? Are they parang Russell Brunson type na business mindset? Kasi magkaiba pa rin yun. May life mindset, business mindset, relationship mindset. Fashion and beauty brands, sabi ni Joanna Res. Fashion and beauty brands, so brand na yung tina-target mo, not an individual person, tama? Is that your ideal client? And I'd like to ask si Thea kasi siya may dito, may experience dito. Thea, when you're targeting beauty brands, sino ba kausap mo dun most likely?
Yung entrepreneur.
Parang yung may-ari din.
Oo, yung may-ari mismo. And much better, let's say nagta-target ka ng fashion industry, mas maganda if you go in depth. Let's say, yung fashion industry na tina-target mo, are they into sustainability? Are they into or are they like into modern wear? Kasi iba-iba yung taste niyan when it comes to different fashion brands So mas maganda if you really go in depth with what type you're going for. Yun lang.
Right, good. Good insight yung sabi ni Thea na go in depth. Kasi even, sige, yung mga sample na nilagay natin, e-commerce business owners. Napakarami pang e-commerce business owners. Not to mention yung type of products na sinisell nila. That can be beauty products, that can be sports goods, golfing goods. So sobrang laki pa. So you can still niche down or inarrow mo pa yung ideal client mo. And later on, when we try to create the lead magnets na, you'll find out why, bakit kailangan masyado siyang clear and narrow and very specific. Meron pa ba? Food fanatics. Okay, so food fanatics yung target, yung ideal client mo. Are they the one eating the food or are they the one creating the food? Are they a chef or parang foodie lang na nagbo-blog about food? Or yun. Ano pa? Okay, so I guess that's it. So don't skip this section unless or until you have clarified who your ideal client is. So again, this is an interactive workshop. You should be thinking about your ideal clients right now. And let's give still mga 2 minutes more pa to type your ideal client or let us know sino yung ideal clients mo para ma-refine pa natin ng konti. Kasi this is really important na clear siya. And so to give you like an idea then, ano naman yung ideal client ko. So I started email marketing as an email copywriter for course creators. So broad siya, di ba? Course creators. Um, so I tried to narrow it down sa mga course creators who are selling skills. Skills meaning they are actually doing what they are selling. Hindi siya yung more of parang mindset. So I've helped si Thea sa Instagram marketing niya. So Instagram marketing is a skill. So she's a skilled person. She's a coach who teaches that skill. Tapos another one I did for another client is Facebook ads naman. So magaling siya mag-Facebook ads. It's a skill. So course creators na focus on skills. Yun yung mga naging ideal client ko. Course creators in the personal development space. Yes. So medyo nagiging clear na, no? Medyo nagiging narrow na. Entrepreneurs selling mom and baby products. Okay. Maybe you can narrow it down pa na ito ba ay solopreneur? Is this parang a group of people na medyo malaking business na? Or talagang full-blown brand selling mom and baby products? Okay, 1 minute more. Please type in your ideal clients para ma-check natin. Fitness coaches in USA helping women achieve their body goals. Yes. Fitness coaches, pwede ka pa mag-narrow down dyan into an actual fitness niche. Like CrossFit coaches ba siya? Yoga coach ba siya? Fitness? Ano pa ba yung mga ibang ano? Spartan, di ba? Or anong tawag doon sa sports na yun? Basta yun, yung sports ng mga mud. Basta yun, kalimutan ko. Ano pa ba? Female motivational speaker for CEOs. So, napaka-specific na to, no? Female motivational speakers for CEOs. Good. Sabi ni Z sa FB Live, kitchen and bathroom remodeling companies. Okay, good. And hospitality industries. What do you mean by hospitality industries? Ito ba yung mga sa HRM? Hotels, ganon? FAs? Okay. So one question I get a lot is how deep kailangan ko mag-niche down? Kasi parang, ano na ba? So, course creator, kunwari ako course creator na nasa Pilipinas, nakatira sa Metro Manila, between ages of 25 to 26, na kumikita ng 1 million per month, na walang asawa. Ganun ba ka niche down naman yung ideal client ko? Not to that point. Kasi sobrang liliit na yung, yung um, sample size or yung population size mo. Kasi ilan na lang na ang tao na ganun papasok sa market mo. So, hindi naman sobrang ganun at that level. Be high level enough that you can still target people na maraming tao kasi the more entries you send, di ba, the more chances of winning. And kasi baka kung there are only 5 or 3 person na ganun, una, saan mo sila hanapin? Pangalawa, if na-fulfill mo na yung promise mo sa kanila or yung offer mo sa kanila, sino na yung next client mo, di ba? So, yun. Yeah, let's move naman. That's step number 1. Okay, I hope nagkaroon ng clarity yung mga ideal clients nyo. Number 2, how to create a lead magnet that converts. After you've identified sino yung ideal client, second step is to identify their greatest problem, their greatest fear, their greatest hope, or what they want to happen that can be addressed by your offer or product. So this is also very important. Una, you have to identify yung greatest, yung pinaka matinding problema nila. If not yung pinakamatindi, maybe the top 3 kung marami silang problema. The fear or hope. And most of the time, people are more drawn towards yung talking about the problem or the fear than they do yung hope. Yes? Sino yun? Okay. So, maybe identify yung problem. Kasi medyo yung hope minsan parang, do you want to become a millionaire? Ganyan. Yun yung greatest hope nila. Medyo desensitized na yung mga tao sa ganun. They're not really attracted as much. They're more attracted dun sa problem. Kasi the problem keeps them awake at night. Yung hope naman, ano lang yan, pag daydreaming ka lang, pag you feel good, di ba? Pero the problem, it keeps you awake at night, may anxiety ka, hindi ka makatulog, uh, nakakunot yung noo mo, hindi mo alam, hindi ka makakain. So how do you find that out? Itong problem, fear, or hope? Ask or interview people who are part of your target audience or your ideal client. Now, this is very, 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 very important. So listen, huh? When you're trying to identify the greatest problem, the greatest fear or greatest hope, make sure na yung tinatanong mo are people who are part of your target audience or mas maganda if they are already your ideal client. Bakit important to? Kasi if you ask someone ng kanilang greatest problem or fear or hope, tapos hindi naman sila part ng target audience mo or hindi naman sila ideal client mo, they might give you a good sounding answer, pero hindi yun yung totoong problem ng ideal client mo. Kasi nga hindi sila part ng audience na yun or hindi sila yung ideal client mo. So let's give an example. Let's say, um, naghahanap ako ng ang target market ko, let's say, are single moms na entrepreneurs. Okay? So, sila yung target market ko. Now, magtatanong ako, gusto ko malaman ano yung greatest problem nila or fear or hope. So, pumunta ako sa nanay ko kasi babae siya eh. Ma, ano ba yung greatest problem, fear, or hope ng isang single mom na entrepreneur? So, si mami, sabi niya, feeling ko, siguro wala silang katulong sa business nila or siguro lonely sila or baka kailangan nila ng capital kasi dahil sa business. Now, while those problems or fears may be valid, they are not necessarily true. Bakit? Kasi yung tinanong ko, hindi naman part ng target audience ko or idea. Hindi siya yung ideal client ko. Si mami ko yun, hindi naman siya single parent. Hindi naman siya entrepreneur. So yung sasabihin niya, yung sagot niya sa akin, might skew my understanding of my ideal client. Nagigets ba to, guys? Medyo baka up in the air na ako, no? Can you please type in the comment back, chat na clear ba itong pinagsasabi ko? Kasi very important to, guys. I've created a lot of lead maggers before na nilangaw, no? Walang pumansin, even though grabe, ang tagal ko nil ginawa. Pero hindi pinansin. Kulang na lang ipilit ko sa kanila yung lead magnet ko because I missed these parts. I asked from people na hindi naman part ng target audience ko. Kaya yung mga nakuha kong sagot, ano naman, walang kakwenta-kwenta. So another concrete example that I can give you is before, nasa finance niche ako, I wanted to target people who are into crypto. So uso pa Bitcoin, no? That was around 2017. Gusto ko silang i-target with the lead magnet na how to start trading in cryptocurrencies. So, hindi yung mga tinanong ko are people na they are traders pero sila, stock traders and currency traders. So, yung mga sagot nila, while okay, hindi yun yung actual na problem ng target market ko. Kasi nga, ang target market ko are people who are into cryptocurrencies. So, ang nangyari, ang problems na binigay nila, let's say yung stock market traders, ang problems nila is masyadong mabagal daw yung market. Lalo na if you're in the Philippine stock market, medyo mabagal daw. Which is directly parang contradicting sa crypto space. Kasi sa crypto, sobrang bilis ng galawan dun. Malingat ka lang ng 1 minute, ang dami nang nangyari. Diba? So, contradicting because I asked the wrong people. Okay, so how, again, I hope this is clear. No? Hindi masyado wala masyadong ta-type sa chat Guys, gising pa ba? Or
Type
nahilo na.
here.
Clear ba yung mga dinis? Yes, gising pa. Okay. I hope this is clear to you. If you have questions, hindi naman to formal training, please let me know. Okay. Pangalawa, how can you find out yung greatest problem, fear, or hope nila? Ask yung SMIQ. SMIQ just means the single most important question. And this question can be in the form of ganito. When it comes to blank, that's the problem you're trying to solve or yung problem na sinosolve ng offer mo or ng service mo. What's your biggest challenge? Ito yung SMIQ. Now, be very careful when you are using the SMIQ. I've seen a lot of people ask on their timelines yung SMIQ na yan, and there are people who are answering pero the answers na nakukuha nila are unusable. Sayang. Kasi nag-reply na rin lang yung mga tao. Mali naman yung sagot. Ano daw SMIQ? That's the single most important question. SMIQ. Yan yung sample niya. Yung when it comes to solving your problem, so ano tayo, gawa tayo ng isang sample. Let's say again, my target are course creators. So when it comes to marketing your finished course, what's your biggest challenge? Yun yung SMIQ. Yes, single most important question. Now again, listen very carefully, lalo na if hindi mo pa first time mo marinig yung about sa SMIQ. Make sure your question is phrased correctly or properly. Kasi dito marami nagkakamali. Kailangan yung tanong mo are, again, directed to your ideal clients. And then, remember na people can only accurately answer yung mga bagay na, one, na-experience na nila before, and preferably negative yung experience nila. And two, itanong mo yung something na you can help them with or yung part ng ino-offer mo as your product or your service. Kasi kunyari, tinanong mo yung ideal client mo. When it comes to creating websites, what's your single biggest challenge? Kunyari. So that's a good question. That's a good SMIQ. However, ang offer mo naman pala, ang skill mo, AFB ads. So even if they answer your SMIQ ng maayos na, oh, this is my challenge in creating website, hindi ko alam yung coding, hindi ko alam kung saan ko i-host yung website. Tapos ang offer mo naman pala, FB ads walang sense yung mga answers nila sa'yo. Di ba? So again, interaction tayo or mag-interact tayo. Now that you know your ideal client, what do you think? Right now, what do you think muna? I'm not saying na that's your final question or SMIQ. Pero right now, based on what you already know sa yung target market, ano yung kanilang greatest problem? And how can you phrase that into an SMIQ question? So let me hear about those in the chat. So type nyo para ma-refine natin. Type nyo muna sino yung ideal client and then ano yung itatanong nyo sa kanila to find out their greatest problem, fear, or hope. Again.
Ito, may question tayo sa FB galing kay Maria May Ochea. Sabi niya, how to convert followers into loyal customers?
Yun yung ano niya. Is that yung SMIQ niya? How to convert followers to loyal customers?
I think, tama ba, Maria May? Sabihin
So, I'm thinking lang ng kasi hindi ko makuha yung context. Pero kunyari, ang ideal client ni Maria are people na or Instagram influencers and then gusto i-convert yung followers to ano yun, Thea?
to loyal customers.
To loyal customers. Okay, so how do you phrase that as a question para maitanong mo sa ideal clients mo? When it comes to converting your followers to customers, what's your single biggest challenge? Something like that. Pero kailangan yung itatanong mo nito already has an experience trying to convert their customers to clients. Kasi pag ang tinanong mo is hindi pa nila talaga tinatry yun ever. Hindi pa nila, meron lang silang followers pero hindi nila tinatry. Iba yung makukuha mong sagot kaysa sa tao na talagang nagtry na nun tapos nag-fail. Do you get what I mean?
Sabi niya, problem yan ng ideal clients ko. Ayun,
Problem yun na idea. Yeah.
diba?
Tama. Sige, check pa natin yung iba sa chat. Fear. Fear na wala mag-enroll sa course nila. So, I'm guessing your ideal client here are course creators na nakapag-create na ng course but first time maglo-launch. So you see the train of thought there. Tama kung tama 'yon, Leia. Kasi kung nakapag-launch na sila ng course before and meron namang bumili ng konti, iba na yung problem nila. You get what I mean? So, Yung fear na walang mag-enroll sa course nila can be or is a valid problem, but only ng people na maglo-launch pa lang ng course or haven't launched their course yet. So, it's up to you kung sino yung target market mo doon. Yung nakapag-launch na pero kulelat or yung hindi pa talaga nakakapag-launch. Kung sino yung gusto mong tulungan doon. Okay? Check pa tayo. Ideal client is beauty and wellness brands. And then ang SMIQ niya is, when it comes to sales, what is your biggest challenge? So medyo broad to, Patricia. Anong aspect ng sales are you talking about? Is this getting more sales? Um, pa ba yung mga potential na tanong dito? Kasi put yourself in the shoes of your ideal client. Pag tinanong kita, na ikaw yung ideal client ko, pagdating sa benta, sa sales, ano yung pinaka-problema mo? I can give you a lot of, ano, of valid answers. Like, pwede ko sabihin, walang kwenta kasi yung supplier ko eh. Di tuloy yung mga benta. Or, dahil sa COVID, di kami makapag-deliver. Or, um, wala akong marketing, wala akong marketing arm eh. Konti tuloy ng sales ko. So, you see the potential answers you can get when asking this question. So, i-narrow down mo pa siya para mas makuha mo yung totoong answer na gusto mo. Again, dapat yung gusto mong makuha na sagot are the problems that can be addressed by your product or your offer. Okay? What are your struggles in getting audience in social media? So, hindi ko alam kung sino yung ideal client mo dito, Hara. Pero struggles in getting audience. So, maybe define yung audience more. Are these followers? Are these people who are engaging in their social media accounts? So, kunyari ganun nga, when it comes to um, getting people to engage in your content, what's your single biggest challenge? So that can be one. So, depende, again, kailangan yung makukuha yung sagot, makukuha yung challenge is something that you can solve. So don't ask questions na pag sinabi nila sa inyo yung problema, wala kang magagawa kasi hindi naman yun yung ino-offer mo. Ito, may question as FB. E-commerce and health niche, so that's not really a question. Yun, sorry, na-miss ko. What is your single biggest struggle when it comes to scaling? So, kunyari lang, ang ideal client mo dito ay people who already have a business na running and already are earning. Kasi that's what scaling is all about, di ba? May proven business ka na, gusto mo lang lumaki. What's your single biggest challenge in scaling? So how can we phrase that? Pwede, you can ask this, pero you might get a lot of different answers. Kasi scaling, sobrang laki pa rin na, na challenge niyan eh. Pwede ang problem nila in scaling is hiring the right people. Pwedeng wala silang space na kung if they're selling a physical product, wala na silang warehouse space, wala silang capital. Ano pa ba? Yun. So again, di ba, ang daming pwedeng question. So narrow it down to get the root cause ng pwede mong masolve. Market, motivational speakers. When it comes to growing your brand on Instagram, what's your single most biggest challenge? Pwede if their problem really or your offer is paano mag-grow yung brand. Medyo tricky to. Te, meron ka bang dito? Inputs. When it comes to growing your brand on Instagram, what's your single biggest challenge for female motivational speakers daw?
Okay naman siya. Kasi challenge ko din yun eh.
Okay, okay.
Parang perfect siya kasi 'di ba 'pag mga female motivational speakers o kaya
Mm-hmm.
coaches, yun talaga yung one of their problems
Mm-hmm.
kasi, kailangan mag-reach ng mga tao, kailangan malawak yung reach mo eh, especially when you're a coach. Siguro another thing na puwede mong gawin, since speaker nga 'di ba, ano ba yun, paano mo hahanapin yung clients mo as a speaker?
Mm-hmm.
So, paano mo ba i-English yun?
Um, how to find when it comes to finding your ideal clients as a speaker, ganun ba yun?
Oo, as a
What's your single biggest challenge? Parang ganon.
yeah.
Okay, thank you. Ito maganda to. When it comes to marketing on Facebook and Instagram, what's your biggest problem? So hindi ko alam kung sino yung ideal client, pero again, be careful who you ask this question to. Kasi if hindi pa sila nakakapag-try ng marketing on Facebook or Instagram ever, hindi nila masasagot to accurately. Okay? Kasi hindi pa nga sila nagagawa yung marketing. So kapag ang tinanong mo is someone, so again if your target market are people who haven't tried Facebook and Instagram marketing before but wants to, then you can ask this question. When it comes to marketing on Facebook and Instagram, what's your biggest problem? But if you're targeting people who have already tried marketing sa Facebook and Instagram, then yun yung mga tanungin mo na tao. Okay? Kasi even if pareho sila ng question, you will get an entirely different answer based on who you ask. So again, kung sino yung target market mo, yun ang tanungin mo. Okay? So siguro last one. Ito, ano maganda munang i-ask if may existing strategy na sila before mag-ask ng SMIQ? I'm not sure about this question, Mary. Kasi what we're trying to find out is their problem and fear. Diba? So, if baka gusto mong tanungin, is their existing strategy working? Sige, when it comes to engaging through social media, what's your single biggest challenge? Yeah, that can be. Just make sure na yung tao na tinatanong mo, talaga gustong magkaroon ng engagement and they have tried to get people to engage. The last one, when it comes to booking your rooms, para sa hotel and bed and breakfast owners, when it comes to booking your rooms, what's your single biggest challenge? Yeah, that can be, that's a good question. When it comes to booking your rooms. Yeah, yep. Okay, sige. Dami pa mga questions, no? And we'll try to, siguro, na lang, sa chat or sa comments sa Facebook. But let's move forward. So I hope you're getting this. Nandito tayo sa steps in how to create yung lead magnet. So eto na yung identify. Once you have identified that problem, kung marami, focus on one, lalo na yung pinaka problem. Before I move forward pala, let me give you a very, very good example of what happened to me. Again, I'm an email marketer. I was trying to target mga financial advisors. Do we have any financial advisors in the house? Comment. Can you please type in the chat? So financial advisor, people who are selling insurance, life insurance. So yung mga ginawa ko na lead magnets before that, kasi parang ina-identify ko yung problem nila because I was part of that target market. Kasi dati rin akong financial advisor. So iniisip ko, ang problem namin before? Getting clients, malamang, prospecting, closing the sale. So lahat yun are valid problems. So ginawan ko lahat yun ng lead magnets. Pero mahina, hindi masyadong kumagat. Alam niyo yung lead magnet that really got them to sign up and really contact me, yung mga financial advisors? Ang ginawa kong lead magnet is how to avoid being seen zone by your prospects. Kasi yun pala yung number one na pain nila. I found out by asking people na, kasi iba yung sinasabi nila pero underlying, when I was asking them, na-hurt sila kasi hindi nagre-reply yung mga tao sa PMs nila. Especially yung mga relatives nila or mga old friends na, hey, ganyan nga. Tapos hindi nagre-reply since sobrang hurt na hurt sila doon. So my lead magnet was how to avoid being seen zone by your prospect. So daming kumuha ng lead magnet na yun. Again. And then step number 3 is to create a mini solution to the problem or the fear or the hope na na-identify mo. So again, di ba, nung dinidiscuss natin kanina yung mga SMIQs nyo, ang daming problems na potential na pwedeng lumabas na isasagot nila sa inyo dun sa question nyo. Create a mini solution to that fear or problem. Mini, when I say mini, something na magagawa nyo na mabilis. So, meron tayong criteria mamaya. You'll see that. Pero, only try to solve a small part of the problem. Hindi yung buong problema. Kasi, para ma-address nila yung buong problem, that's where you come in, di ba? Kasi yun nga yung offer mo, yun yung service mo eh. Pero you want to answer or address yung very maliit na portion nung problem nila na identify mo. And preferably, if you can guarantee a quick win dun sa dun sa problem na yon, better. Kasi yun yung gagawan mo ng solution. So balik tayo dun sa mga nag-type kanina. Ito, ang SMIQ niya or ang question niya daw ay, when it comes to writing copy for your website, that will persuade your readers to enroll in your course, what is your single biggest challenge? So, kunyari, ako yung client or ideal client na tinatanong ito. Pagdating daw sa pagsulat ng copy ng website ko na makakapag-persuade sa mga tao na nag-view ng website na mag-enroll sa course, ano daw yung biggest challenge ko? Kunyari, sabihin ko ang biggest challenge ko ay, I don't know what to write. So, Leia, since you're here, ako kunyari ideal client mo and you ask me, pagdating sa pagsulat ng copy, ano yung single biggest challenge ko? Sabihin ko sa'yo, I don't know what to write. So what's a mini solution you can give me? And the others too, if you're listening, ano yung mini solution to my problem that you can provide me? Can you type in the chat? Hala. Ano nangyari? Live pa ba tayo? Tayo na lang yung nandito. Guys, come on.
Live pa, live pa.
Live pa. Sige, yung sample na yon. Oh, may delay na daw sa FB. Pero yung mga nandito sa Zoom.
O, meron mga reply sa FB. Sabi ni Missy, content ideas. Sabi
Mm-hmm.
ni Owen, writing prompts.
Okay. Good. Those are mini solutions to that problem. Templates, yes. So, yeah, good ideas. No? Now you're seeing ano yung mga potential na mini solutions that can address yung problem na yon. Na kunyari, yun yung sa sample natin, hindi niya alam yung susulat niya doon sa website niya. So, here is a template that you can use to get your website up and running and persuade your readers to enroll in your course. Diba? Can you see the impact that will have to your ideal client if mabasa niya yun, tas yun yung problema niya. So, kunyari ako yun, hindi ko nga alam paano ba isusulat ko sa website ko, hindi tuloy ako makakuha ng students. Tapos makita ko yung lead magnet na yun. Copy-paste templates to put in your website to persuade to persuade people to enroll in your course. Wow! Diba yun yung problema ko? Saktong-sakto yung solusyon. Yeah, so may comments na dito. How to create Instagram content that will convert followers into business mindset clients and students. Yeah, pwede. Bawasan mo na lang yan na how to create content on Instagram that will convert your followers into students. Kasi remember, ang kausap mo naman dito yung business mindset coach, di ba? Yun. So that's step 3. And congratulations kasi when you reach step 3, yung na-identify mo na mini solution is actually your lead magnet. Gets ba? Oh, may mga... Okay. So yeah, we'd run through the 3 steps how you can create a lead magnet that converts. Balikan lang natin briefly para right after nito, kayang-kaya nyo nang gumawa ng lead magnet na ma-attract yung ideal clients nyo. Number 1, be clear sino yung ideal client nyo. Number 2, identify nyo yung greatest fear, problem, or hope nila. And be careful sino yung tinatanong nyo. and only ask questions that can be addressed by your product. And step 3, try to create a mini solution to that problem or fear or hope na na-identify mo. And you have your lead magnet. Di ba? Napaka-easy. Easy, no? Pero actually guys, before I came up with these 3 steps, I had to create a lot of lead magnet na hindi bumibenta. And I kept asking, bakit? And I found out na ito pala yung key para yung i-create mo na lead magnet will be something that's very enticing to your ideal clients. Kasi otherwise, then parang sa lang lead magnet mo kung hindi naman siya pinapansin nung nung ideal clients mo, di ba? So, yun yung 3 steps. Meron bang questions so far? So let's give them a few seconds to ask their questions. Wala? Okay, sige, may konting delay pa. Pero I hope you guys are getting this. I had a lead magnet na in-ads niya. In-ads ko, the quality of leads was so low. Yeah. I also had that problem, Justin. And yung ginawa ko nga lead magnet, wala talagang kumagat, na sayang lang yung pera ko for ads. But again, when you create something that conforms dun sa 3 steps na sinabi natin, kahit hindi mo nga i-ads to, even if you're just cold PMing people na ideal client mo and ito talaga yung problem nila, they will reply, yes, can you send that to me? Right away, please send that to me. Ideally ilang pages dapat ang ebook. Sige, later yung actual creating na. They unsubscribe agad when they got the lead magnet. Yes, kasi baka may mismatch. Gusto lang nila makuha yung mo. Bigyan ko kayo ng isang sample dun sa client ko right now. Siya ay isang professional makeup artist. And ang dami niya actually lead magnet, free stuff na pinapamigay niya. Ang product niya or ang binibenta niya ay online course how to become a professional makeup artist. Pero yung mga lead magnet siya or the free stuff she gives away in exchange for email address is video paano maglagay ng highlights sa mata. Video or guide about color palettes, ano yung mix and match ng colors that will be great for your skin. Ano nangyari? Ang na-attract niya, people who are just interested in makeup. So regular people na gusto lang mag-makeup. Hindi niya na-attract yung gusto niya na people who want to become a makeup artist. Kasi yun yung mag-i-enroll sa course niya, napakamahal pa naman ng course niya. So if yung lead magnet niya are just free tips about eyeshadowing, ganyan, wala. So ano bang magandang lead magnet for her that can attract potentially yung mga ideal clients niya, na people who want to become makeup artist. So how to find client as a makeup artist, diba? How do you price your services? Diba? Kasi mawi-weed out mo na doon. If you're a person who doesn't want to become a makeup artist and make a living out of it, anong pakialam mo sa pricing, diba? Gets? Okay, sige. Alright. Eto na. So, actually, we did a smaller version of this kanina. So, you've undergone yung steps 1 to 3 na. So, punta tayo sa lead magnet formats. Ano-ano yung mga iba-ibang formats that you can use or create for your lead magnets? Kasi nagawa mo na steps 1 to 3, you're ready to create the mini solution you have. Okay? So, before you do this, kailangan nagawa mo na yung steps 1 to 3. And, let's see. Oops. Yan. Tips na to in creating the actual lead magnet. Again, dapat ginawa nyo muna yung steps 1 to 3 before you create the actual lead magnet. Kasi, if you skip any part of those, or may mga na-miss kayo, nako, guaranteed, lalangawin yung lead magnet nyo. Sayang. So, tips. Number 1, you don't need to create a masterpiece. Okay? Huwag nyo masyadong pag-isipan or pag-ubusan ng oras yung lead magnet nyo na parang isang buwan na hindi nyo pa ma-launch kasi kailangan perfect yung font nito. Kailangan yung idea sa loob nito ay sobrang ganda. No? Hindi, kasi you're just solving a small problem, di ba? Mini solution nga eh. Pangalawa, use a content type na you're comfortable with and your target market uses. So, what do I mean by this? Halimbawa, ang napili mong content type is video. Pero yung target market mo or ideal client mo, hindi naman nanonood ng video. Let's say, ang target market mo ay let's say, blind people. Kunyari lang, sorry for walang kwentang sample. Pero kunyari, ang ideal client mo ay blind people. Tapos, ang lead magnet mo ay video. Do you think, di ba, may mismatch? So, use a content type na comfortable ka and ginagamit ng target market mo. Okay? What are some samples of this? Ebooks, if my target are course creators, most likely or most probably they are used to reading ebooks or getting ebooks. So, yun yung content type na akma or best for them. Pangatlo, make it easy to digest. Yung question kanina, how many pages ba kailangan yung lead magnet ko? The shortest you can get away with but still answer the problem, your solution. Okay? Wag yung sobrang haba, natatama rin na silang basahin. Wag naman yung sobrang iksi na hindi mo naman na-address yung problem, yung mini solution mo nga. Diba? So make it easy to digest and then easy to implement. Wag yung sobrang dami pang kailangan niyang gawin na you need to hire this, you need to get this, you need to get ganito, ganyan, bago niya ma-implement yung mini solution mo. Or yung lead magnet, yung sinasuggest mo sa lead magnet. Ayun yung tips. Ito na. Paano siya gagawin? Now, if your content type or yung gusto mong gawin yung lead magnet mo as an ebook, you can go to attract.io or canva.com to create your ebooks. So let me just quickly show you what that looks like. Punta tayo kay attract.io. Si attract.io, super simple lang siyang paggawa ng ebook kasi may format na you just need to plug your lead magnet, the solution to the problem. So, dami kong ginagawang lead magnets na ebook. And remember yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina na lead magnet, copy paste called prospecting script. It's been viewed 429 times. Actually, it's greater than that kasi hinost ko na siya sa sarili kong website kaya hindi na nabilang dito. Pero there were 429 people who were very interested kasi ito talaga yung problem nila. So, how are you ready to invest checklist for savvy millennials? 16 lang. Ito, nilangaw, di ba? Ay, hindi ko pa yata ito kasi pinopromote. But yun. So, when you're in attract.io, go to create a lead magnet. And then, pili lang kayo ano yung best. Kung ang iyong lead magnet or the solution, the mini solution to the problem is a sort of a checklist. So, pick this. If it's a case study, pick this format. If it's a how-to guide, pick that resource. So, try natin yung how-to. Choose a template. Ito na yung action na gumagawa ka ng lead magnet. Don't go to this step if hindi mo pa clear yung mini solution mo. Just pick a preset. Pare-pareho lang naman. Kulay lang nag-iiba-iba. And then, so let's pick this. Click ko to, palitan ko yung title, lead magnet. Palitan ko yung sino, picture, sino ko. Pwede mo edit yung image. Then, ito yung intro, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. So, very easy kasi really plug and play lang to. Tapos, sa dulo, don't forget, ano yung gagawin nila after. So, na-solve na nila, ganyan. Ilagay mo, okay, want more or do you want me to help you with this if you're struggling? Or do you want to, do you want more tips like this? Do you want to find out solutions to more your problems? Mga ganon. Make sure na doon sa end ng lead magnet nyo, malilink back sa inyo. Okay, that's another pro tip. Kasi kahit ang ganda nito, na-solve nga yung problem. But at the end, di nila alam kung paano kayo makokontakt or what else you can do for them. Sayang kasi parang, okay, thank you. Thank you, Thea. Sa lead magnet mo, na-solve mo yung mini problem ko. Thank you. Wala na. Diba? So put that there. That's using attract.io. Punta naman tayo sa Canva. Ito, I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar with Canva. It's not as plug and play as yung attract.io, pero very ano pa rin siya, very easy to use. So maybe use a presentation kung gusto mo nga ng ebook, or actually kayong bahala kung paano nyo siya ano. Kung halimbawa ang lead magnet mo ay infographic, then maybe create a poster about that or a presentation, or kung templates, maybe Instagram posts. Meron kang templates dyan. Ito, infographics. Right, so marami siya sa canva.com. Yes, free. Hara, free si attract.io, free din si canva.com. Okay. Yun yung kung gusto mo ng ebook, yung lead magnet mo. But if you want video naman, you can do video din. Kung vlogger ka, magaling ka sa video, pwede. You can upload that to YouTube as an unlisted video. So, i-search na sa Google how to upload an unlisted video. Ito yung video na hindi nakikita ng ibang tao unless they have the link. So kahit i-search nila sa YouTube, hindi nila makikita unless they have the link. Because ayaw mo makita lang siya ng kung sino-sino. Otherwise, hindi na siya parang valuable kasi nakikita lang siya everywhere. Or you can use Vimeo. Pwede mo siya lagyan ng password, ipa-private mo siya. If you want video naman as content type for your lead magnet. But again, these are just parang how you deliver na lang the lead magnet eh. I want you to understand, everyone, lalo na yung mga nandito live, na the content type or how you deliver your lead magnet isn't really yung concern mo. Kasi if yung ideal client mo really has that problem and you have that mini solution, kahit i-PM mo lang siya eh. Hey, ideal client, problem mo ba to? Yes, problem ko yan. O ito yung solution, gawin mo yan. Diba? Hindi mo na kailangan gumawa ng ebook or video if na-target mo talaga yung problem nung ideal client mo. Of course, you want to create these assets eventually. Pero if you dial down, nagawa mo steps 1 to 3 and nakapag-create ka talaga ng something that they are craving for because it solves a specific problem, a portion of their very specific problem, yung content type mo is actually wala na masyadong bearing kasi it's what's inside that will really attract them to you. Yes, so actually that's the end of my presentation. Punta tayo dun sa mga questions. So we've got questions that came in last night. Sige. So type your questions while I check yung mga nakuha nating questions from last night. I hope you guys learned something dito sa workshop natin. And I hope na makapag-create kayo ng lead magnet na will really entice your ideal clients. Okay, check natin. Maganda yung mga tanong na na-receive natin. Let's see. And while you're here, ask na rin yung questions nyo. We'll answer them. We'll try to answer them live. Right. Okay, ang question was, paano yung paghahanap ng right resources and what content to make? Ang daming info online, kaya we're having a hard time making it easy to digest. So again, going back dun sa steps 1 to 3 natin, di ba? Only focus on a very small part of the overall problem ni customer para hindi ka ma-overwhelm. Kasi kapag binigay niya sa yung problem and you want to solve the entire thing, talagang magiging convoluted yung lead magnet mo. So, problem, take one small portion of that, answer that problem. Okay? Para hindi sobrang nung gulo nung lead magnet mo and easy lang sa'yo to research. First time, paano siya simulan? Anong research yung gagawin? So the research really is to ask your ideal client ano yung problem nila. That's the research that you need to do. Kasi being the person that's providing the service or the offer, most likely, alam mo yung solution dun sa problem. Pero what's the problem? That's the important key ng research mo. Alamin mo yung problem na yun. Of your ideal client, ha? Okay. Di ko na-feel na expert ako, kaya parang feeling ko, kung mag-share man ako ng something sa clients ko, parang ginogoyo ko lang sila. And, ano, uh, yung nag-research lang ako pero di ko alam sinasabi ko in real life. Okay, so parang imposter syndrome, no? Um, if you go to a person, ito maganda, ano to sample to ni Chief John eh. Pero sobrang ano niya. If merong isang tao na lagi siyang may back pain, as in, di siya makatulog lagi, yung posisyon niya sa gabi, pag ganun-ganon siya, kasi na, hindi niya ma-address yung back pain niya. And then may lumapit na pulubi kasi narinig siya nagrereklamo sa habang nag-aantay ng bus. May lumapit na pulubi, "Sir, masakit pa yung likod nyo?" Lagi. Oo eh. Ah, ganito ba yung feeling niya? Parang makirot dito sa tagiliran, tapos sa gabi hindi nyo maihiga ng paganyan yung ano yung katawan niyo. Oo, totoo yan yung na-experience ko. Ito yung gawin niyo, sir. Minom kayo ng salabat, pero sa ilong niyo padaanin. Mawawala yung ano nyo, yung back pain nyo. Sa tingin nyo, pag ginawa yun nung may back pain, kahit pulubi yung nagsabi sa kanya, maniniwala siya or hindi? Kapag nag-work ka, yes or no? Of course, maniniwala siya kasi nag-work eh. Sorry, natawa daw siya. Kasi nag-work. So regardless whether you are an expert or not, if you were able to solve that problem ni client mo, maniniwala siya sa'yo. Actually, ang mangyayari doon is magiging authority figure ka na sa kanya. She or he will treat you as an expert. Kasi na-describe mo yung pain niya and then you actually gave something to alleviate that pain. Again, hindi yung buong problem. You're just solving a small portion of that. Okay? Okay ba? Yeah, tingnan pa natin yung ano. So don't worry about being yung imposter syndrome. Kahit sino ka, basta you're able to solve yung problem niya. Ano kaya ang magandang lead magnet for social media marketing? So after going through this workshop, I hope you know the answer to that na. Depende sa problem again. My main challenge is creating and putting content to it. I know how to write, kaso pagdating sa pitch and making sure na nagre-resonate sa audience, doon ako hirap. Again, going back, doon sa problem pa rin. Hindi mo na kailangan ng super highfalutin na super lupit na headlines if that what your lead magnet is solving is really what is their problem. Again, hindi mo kailangang ipilit yung lead magnet mo kapag it's really solving a pain point of your target market, ideal client. So you see yung importance na identifying a problem. Kasi hindi ka na mahihirapan talaga, sa totoo lang. About giving the right set of info for the target audience, what would really interest them to sign up again, no? Paulit-ulit tayo. If that's really their problem that they want to address, hindi sila magdadalawang isip to sign up. Overthinking, so part na yun kanina. Okay, let's see sa comments naman. Malalaman po ba sa attract.io kung na-download na yung lead magnet? Yes, malalaman mo dun sa number of views, pero hindi mo malalaman sino nag-download. Sige, I'll give you a brief sample later paano mo malalaman yun. How can we simplify the lead magnet na sobrang maging actionable siya? May tips po ba kayo, TL? So dito papasok ang expertise nyo. 'Di ba? Kaya nga 'di ba you're offering your skill or your service kasi you know ano yung mga little actions that that person can take para ma-solve yung maliit na portion ng problem niya. So that will be up to you and your offer and your skill. Diba? Kasi sobrang broad niyan. Kung hindi ko alam kung ano skill niyo or ano. Pero kunwari, you're trying to help people get or yung Instagram influencers get more engagement. Ano yung lead magnet na pwede nyo gawin doon? Then, engaging post. 5 proven engaging post na pwede mong gamitin to engage your audience. Diba? Okay. Wala nang question. Yun na yun, guys.
Yun
Either I meron?
question niya, ang ganda. Sabi niya, what if sa result ng interviews or survey, iba-iba yung answer nila? And is there
Mhm.
an ideal number of respondents to tell na yun yung biggest challenge of a specific target market?
Nice. So doon muna tayo sa ano niya, yung specific number of may interview mo to find out their problems. My tip to that is as many as you can. Kung talagang you have access to them, the idea, again kailangan yung ideal clients mo, hindi lang kung sino. Hindi lang yung kakilala ng ideal client mo. Kailangan yung ideal client mo mismo. As many information as you can. Bakit? Kasi, you trying to find out ano yung common. Okay? Let's say, meron kang kinausap 20. Sabi nung una, di ba, paano kung iba-iba yung problems nila? If you talk to 20 people, eventually you'll find out a common theme dun sa problems nila. And you want to target that. Bakit? Kasi you are kahit papaano sure na that's a problem that everyone on your target market experiences. Kasi kung halimbawa sa kinausap mo sa 20, tatlo lang doon yung problem na pare-pareho. Eh dahil gustong-gusto mo yung problem na yun yung ginawan mo ng lead magnet. So yung the rest of the people who didn't experience that problem might not care enough kasi yun lang yung tinarget mo. So as many as you can na may interview mo, matatanong mo, and then try to find a recurring theme nung problem. However, hindi naman siya laging ano, 'di ba? Hindi siya laging feasible na to ask lalo na kung sobrang hindi mo alam kung saan hahanapin yung ideal client mo. Try to ask at least three na part ng target market nyo, part ng ideal client nyo. Again, I keep stressing this kasi ito yung malaking pagkakamali ko nun kung sino-sino tinatanong ko eh. Remember yung sa sample ko ng ano sa agents ng mga na ano nagbebenta ng insurance, financial advisors. Tinanong ko yung mga managers nila and I got great questions. Ay, great questions, great responses. Pero mali pa rin kasi iba yung problem ng managers, iba yung problem ng agents. So, again, ask your ideal clients. But to answer that, as many as you can na feasible, if not, at least three. And kung yung tatlo na yun, iba-iba pa rin yung sagot, try to find yung pinaka um, problem na you think will give them the best bang for the buck. Ano bang ibang term nun? Yung pinaka magiging, yung pag na-solve nila, sobrang laki ng impact. Kung tatlo lang yung ma-identify mong problem. Alin dun yung may super laking impact? And why would you want to address that? Kasi pag na-address yun, tas sobrang laki ng impact, maaalala ka kaagad nila. Okay, tingin tayo sa chat. I'm starting to educate myself about Facebook and Instagram and still ongoing. Then suddenly someone messaged me asking for help about website through group funnels. I know how to make websites, but I am worried about how to start the first move with the client. So, this is medyo malayo na sa lead magnet. This is more of how um, to identify yung problems and how to help a client. So, will not answer that here. Kung hindi man how to or content, pwede ba ang gawin lead magnet? Mga helpful articles related sa skill na inaaral mo pa lang. And ang sample niya is importance and advantages of getting a VA, SEO-friendly website. Yes, pero again, so pabalik-balik tayo sa steps, no? Pero para lagi niyo siyang maalala. Pwede yung mga helpful articles if that will solve the problem of your ideal client. Okay? And medyo careful lang din kayo kasi if you get yung mga articles online lang, kung saan-saan nyo lang siya kinuha, if you're answering really a problem ng client nyo, most probably, sinerch na nila yon and nakita na nila yung content na yun. Right? Kasi kung totoong problem yun, na malaking problema for them, malamang sinerch na nila yon. And pag nakita nila, uy, same content, baka sabihan ka pang plagiarizing. So what you can do is, if baka nakita kayong mga resources, put your own spin on it. I-rephrase nyo, gawan nyo ng better format, ano yung kulang doon, idagdag nyo, i-repackage nyo para maging personal nyo rin siya. And hindi lang na parang kinopy-paste nyo lang siya from somewhere. Okay? Ano pa?
Gusto ko yung tanong ni Justin dito. Sabi
Hmm.
niya, what is the most effective way to get traffic to the lead magnet?
Ah, anong anong suggestion mo diyan ano, Thea? Well, iniisip ko.
Kasi parang one of the things na na-realize ko sa first lead magnet ko, masyadong broad in
Mhm.
a way na it was offered to everyone na pwede sa kahit sino owner, kahit sinong gusto matuto ng social media marketing. And yung
Mhm.
ginawa ko before, I actually posted it in a Facebook group
Mhm.
na sabi ko, "Hi, I have a free guide on how I grew my client's account from 4,000 followers to 20,000 followers. Would you want a copy? Comment your favorite emoji if yes." Tapos, ang daming nag-comment na alam mo yon, pinagbibigay ko lahat sa messenger, yung landing page ko. And although I
Mhm.
got a lot of emails, I have to filter out sino ba dito yung pwede kong kliyente sa hindi. So, alam mo yun, if you have, yun na, sabi ni Iron, pag sinimulan mo yung steps 1, 2, 3 and nalaman mo na ito yung problem ng market mo, you won't struggle later on na you need to filter pa people, kung sino
Mhm.
mo. But yes, that's one effective way to get traffic. Another way is to post it in your social media pages, especially on Instagram. O kaya let's say you're trying to reach out to people. May script doon, 'di ba? Na kunwari sinin ka lang. Tapos sinin ka ni prospect. And yun yung tinatawag na value-based follow-up. So, if ever na nagkausap kayo ng past prospect mo, sabihin mo na, "Hi prospect, I actually thought of you because I think you have a problem in growing your followers to get clients. So I actually created a specific guide for you and I thought that this might help." Tapos, doon maibabagsak yung lead magnet mo. So, pwede mong gawin yun. Other than posting itself,
Mhm.
yun, you can do it through messaging in a pitch na hindi mo binebenta, but you're just providing value to the prospect.
Yep.
Yun.
Siguro ang add ko lang dun is once na nagkaroon na kayo ng proven lead magnet na kinakagat ng mga ideal client nyo, edi i-run nyo sa ads. Pwede naman eh. Kung marunong kayo mag-ads. Pwede. Niran ko yung yung sa prospecting ko, yung copy-paste template for financial advisors. Niran ko siya sa ads. Sobrang patok. Napuno nga yung yung active campaign ko dahil dun eh. Pero don't do that unless you already have yung lead magnet na addresses or when you tested it dun sa mga ideal clients nyo, talagang kinakagat nila. Don't do ads muna if you're not yet sure kasi sayang pera. Only yung ads nyo pang scale lang once you have a proven lead magnet.
Oo, totoo.
Maganda din ba if landing page for our lead magnet? This depends. Kasi yung sabi kanina ni Thea is if you're doing the value-based follow-up, halimbawa may mga PNM ka na before, tapos gusto mo lang i-follow up sila, pwede mo silang i-PM na, "Hey, I thought about you. I know you have this problem. Here's an ebook or I have an ebook that can help you solve that. Do you want it?" Yes, okay, give me your email address. So pwede kahit di ka na mag-landing page. Pero if you'll be running ads eventually, na hindi mo siya gagawin one-on-one basis, mas maganda na landing page kasi para ma-automate siya. And I guess eventually we might do another collab with Thea and teach you how to create yung ganong landing page tapos automated lahat ng emails nyo to automatically market your lead magnet and eventually your service. So, pilitin nyo si Thea na gawin yun next time.
Dinagdagan pa trabaho ko.
Hindi, gagawin ko for you, for your audience, to explain natin. Eventually, sige, in the future, tingnan natin.
Sa
If,
future, tignan natin.
yeah. Ano
Gusto
pa?
challenge ka ng lead magnet dito eh.
Pwede, no? Actually, pwede. Sa group. Pwede. Yeah, pwede.
Pinakamadaming subscribers sa lead magnet.
Pwede.
Puwede. Ang papamigay natin, what's the catch?
Libreng lead magnet. Walang kwenta.
Bago.
Hindi, sige, isipin natin ha. Pero ano pa? Any more questions, guys? Um, so use this opportunity. I guess we still have 10 minutes to answer your questions. Ikot na, ikot-ikot na sa lead magnet. Not regulated sa lead magnet, pero paano ka masin ng prospects? What do you mean, Leia?
Paano ka hindi masisin?
Hindi masisin. Ha? What do you mean? Ayaw mo makita ka? Ganun ba yun?
Hindi, sa Messenger ata. Oo, sin zone.
Paano ka masin zone? Kasi once nagtanong ka ng SMIQ, sin zone. Okay. So ito yung nandun sa step number 2. Paano kung nandun ka pa lang sa stage, inaalam mo pa lang yung problems nila, hindi mo makuha yung problems nila. So my tip is, don't ask yung SMIQ agad for people na hindi pa warm sa inyo. Okay, this is what I've observed eh. Cold prospecting, cold reach out, no? Unang message, hi, I saw you are, let's say, an Instagram marketer. Would you mind answering my SMIQ? What's your single biggest? Sabihin mo, bakit? Sasagutin. Busy ako, tapos tatanungin mo pa ako. And mind you guys, yung SMIQ, medyo loaded question siya. Meaning, it will take effort to find out yung answer. Hindi naman siya na parang, anong kinain mo kanina? Pansit. Hindi naman siya ganun ka-simple lang eh. Minsan you have to really, ano nga bang problem ko? No? What's my single biggest challenge? So for you to ask that sa isang prospect or lead or someone na kinold message nyo lang, agad-agad na hindi niya man lang kayo kilala or wala man lang kayong konting rapport, talaga isisinson lang kayo nun. Diba? Yes, build rapport first. Kayo rin naman, di ba? Tanungin ko kayo. Halimbawa, um, wala kang jowa, ikaw ang target market ko. I'm looking for people na gusto magka-jowa. Tapos, minessage kita, hello, wala ka bang jowa? Ano yung single biggest challenge mo? Di ba? Kung pwede mo lang ako sampalin virtually, di sinampal mo na ako. Diba? Build rapport muna, konti.
Ganda na example na yun.
Yun yung nakikita ko kasi na medyo ginagawa ng iba na wala pa masyadong rapport, nasa cold face pa lang. Kumbaga, banat agad ng SMIQ eh. SMIQ guys, medyo loaded siya. I keep saying that kasi it will take some time to answer that. And in the first place, ba't kita sasagutin? Hindi nga kita kilala eh. So, we'll try to build rapport muna.
Oo. Tapos, if I may add, whenever you're trying to build rapport, gawin mo, make it conversational because kahit ako, natatarget ako ng mga cold messages ang dami. And pag unang message sa akin, ganun nakakapal. Babasahin ko ba yun na in-explain mo na kung sino ka, in-explain mo na kung ano offer ka, hindi nga tayo friends. Di ba parang,
Exactly.
yung ginagawa ko, I actually, let's say, I want to cold message someone. Nagsustalk muna ako. Tapos, ime-message ko siya what I notice sa mga posts niya. Alam mo yun, kaibiganin mo muna before you even bring up something. Hindi yung magbabagsak ka ng isang napakakapal na message. Siyempre ko ako, parang bebentahan ba ako nito? Ano?
Yeah. Super gandang tip nun, Thea, na show interest naman, no? May
Mm.
pini-PM ka, hindi mo man lang tinignan yung, so, what do you do? Nandun na nga sa page niya, no? Nandun sa profile niya. Parang ma-open nyo, ano ba to? Hindi ko na nga kilala kung ano pang hindi man lang chinek yung ano.
Kaibiganin mo muna bago ligawan.
Tama. And nakakatawa rin kasi marami rin nag-PPM sa akin. Siguro dahil sa profile pic ko sa Facebook, feeling nila siguro ang dami kong pera. So ang dami nag-PPM sa akin na mga nagbebenta ng insurance or nag-real estate or ano. I remember this guy kasi patola ako eh. Pinapatulang ko yung mga ganun. Nag-PM siya sa akin, Sir, please like my page so that I'll get more, so I can get my message out there, parang ganun. Sabi ko, bro, una sa lahat, bakit ako yung anong mapapala ko kung ilalike ko yung page? Sinabi ko naman in a good way. Sabi ko, bro, next time pag nag-PM ka, write it this way. Na una, what's in it for me if I like your page? Kasi unang bungad mo sa akin, i-like mo para dumami yung ano ko, followers ko or something like that. So ano ngayon kung dumami followers mo, no? Paki ko. What's in it for me? So, yun. So, cold PM nyo ako, papatulan ko yung mga cold messages nyo.
I-try nyo si
Sige,
sabi
ano pa?
ni Dayan, paano pag kahit kinakaibigan, scene pa rin?
Hindi na natin maano yan eh, that's out of our control na minsan eh. Kasi minsan busy lang talaga sila or they've had bad experiences replying to cold messages kasi siguro sabi binigyan sila nun yung Nigerian scammer pala eventually. So minsan that's already out of our um control. But you can do ang pwede mong gawin is let's say you know a person na friend nung ideal client mo, then maybe you can get introduced na, uy, introduce mo naman ako doon sa friend mo na ideal client ko. Huwag mo sasabihin na ideal client ko. Introduce mo naman ako sa friend mo kasi nakita ko parang ganito yung ginagawa niya and I'm really interested na, di ba? Kasi if you dadaan ka sa person na they already trust, then pwede. Ito pa, another pro tip, kung hindi niyo siya mapasagot, find out sino yung mga fina-follow niya. Kunyari, itong coach na to or motivational speaker, fan siya ni Tony Robbins. 'Di ba? Puntahan niyo si Tony Robbins, check niyo yung mga popular niya, or if nagpo-post yung person na yun ng about Tony Robbins. Yun yung pasok niyo na, hey, I see you also like Tony Robbins. Kung gusto niyo talaga si Tony Robbins, ha? Kaya magsinungaling. Or, hi, I saw you are interested in Tony Robbins. I'm also just discovering about him and I really like his message. Let's connect. Yun lang, 'di ba? Very simple lang. Wag kayong gigil masyado sa cold prospecting na you want to ma-build agad yung rapport in 30 minutes. So that's very hindi siya ideal. Meron pa ba questions? I have 3 minutes more. Pa-audit ng cold email at SMIQ. Sige, Rhea. Sa AC natin. Or PM mo na lang ako. Uy, okay yun. Send natin cold script kay Aaron para ma-tweak niya. Okay, papatulan ko yan. Sige. Ano pa? Any more questions? Lead magnet, reach out, guys, before we end. What's the next step, TL, after mabigay yung lead magnet? Oh, Thea, anong tip mo? After daw mabigay yung lead magnet, anong next step?
Usually kasi, the way I offer my lead magnet, when they sign up, may automated email na silang marireceive na welcome, here's the freebie, here's the lead magnet. Tapos, after nun, although hindi ko ginagawa to, parang balak ko palang gawin kasi right now, patay yung lead magnet ko eh. So, when we get it activated, yung gagawin ko, parang email sequence. Let's say may bago akong post sa Instagram, may bago akong post sa Facebook. I can broadcast something through emails. Na it's a good way to distribute your content and at the same time, you're connecting with your audience. Kasi with emails, I think it's more of direct marketing because it doesn't show on social media, hindi ka na nakikipaglaban sa algorithm. So when you distribute your content through emails, makikita nila directly. So yon, that's one way. Like you don't have to worry about, wala, kailangan ko may email sequence para may offer ako. Maybe yun muna yung i-focus mo. Just distribute your content with your email list. And after that, let's say, nakabuild ka na ng nasa 100 sa email list mo. That's the time na pwede ka nang uh, mag-broadcast about your offers. Yon.
Yeah, nice. That's very maganda yung sinabi ni Thea kasi once you get to that stage, automated na lahat to, guys. Wala na kayong kailangan. Kumbaga magsisend na emails automatically and yung leads eventually papasok na siya ng kahit wala kayo masyadong ginagawa. And again, pwede natin gawin to as a separate training in the future. Now, once you have a lead magnet, how do you set up yung landing page mo so that when people go there, they just enter their email address. Tapos automatic na i-deliver yung lead magnet and then a set of emails and then maybe try to get them to book a call with you. So maganda yung sinabi ni Thea na ang emails medyo mas personal na siya eh. Kasi nga hindi ka nakikipaglaban sa algorithm plus yung attention nila. When they're on social media kasi, their state of mind is, 'di ba, socialize or engage or be entertained. But if when they're reading emails, iba rin yung state of mind nila na they want to be informed or they're in business mode essentially. So yun. In the future, maybe gawin natin yung workshop na yun. But I think that's it. Wala naman na tayo nakukuha na more questions. I hope you learned something dito sa pag-create ng lead magnets. Again, lead magnets are very powerful tool in attracting your ideal clients. Use it wisely, create it wisely again. And we hope na magamit niyo itong nalutunan niyo dito to attract your ideal clients. So, Thea, any more
Kahit ako, ang dami ko rin natutunan eh. Got me thinking na I should revise my lead magnet and create another one. Kasi hindi siya super
Oh, okay.
targeted eh. And I want to ask you, Aaron,
Mhm.
may other offers ka pa ba maliban dito?
Dito sa
Oo, dito sa training. Like if may other value ka pa ba na ibibigay?
what do you mean?
Malay ko,
Promotion, ba-promote yung
may guide ka na ibibigay,
Ah,
i-promote.
well, yun nga yung naisip ko eh. Kaya so wala na talagang time to create yung yung lead magnet ko for you guys. So I might just create an ebook or a short video how to once you get that email, if yun yung tina-target nyo, anong gagawin nyo doon sa email? Diba? So, I'm sorry guys, hindi ko siya nagawa. Medyo busy. So, I can coordinate with Thea na lang and give you that lead magnet. So, in the future, if you want to use email marketing to supplement or to get clients for you ng automatic na, so you can use that.
Tungkol saan ulit yung lead magnet, if ever?
Yung pangalan.
Oo. Wala pa.
Siguro na lang, parang how to get clients automatic. Parang gano'n.
How to get clients on autopilot
Yes, yeah, yeah. Ay, maganda.
magnet. Oh, meron ba?
Nice.
Gusto ba ng ganon?
Gusto
Type
nyo ba
of,
yun, guys? Eventually, gagawin natin. If wala namang hindi ko na gagawin. Sa akin lang ang oras ko. Meron ba
may,
may gusto? Ayan. Yes, yes, yes.
yun, aabangan namin.
Sige, sige. Coordinate ko na lang kay Thea paggawa na.
Yun, so I guess that's it for today. Wala na ba? Okay na? I think all good na ako eh. Sobrang solved kasi may nagko-comment dito kanina, grabe, gold to. Kasi gold talaga, to be honest.
Thank you.
And Aaron, I really appreciate your time for sharing your info. Sa nagstay, we have 49 people sa live, 15 people here. So all in all, 65 people na
Yeah.
natulungan.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for
Yeah,
inviting me, Thea.
yun. So thank you. Oh, ang dami na nag-yes. Oh, please, please, please. So wag kang paasa, Aaron. Huwag namin to.
Sige, sige. Gagawin natin yan.
Thank you, Aaron. And let's just call it a day. Enjoy
All
your day,
right.
everyone. Thank you.
Sige, salamat, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Thea. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.